In this video, we are going to solve Pure Math 2 May-June 2023 paper. This paper consists of 11 questions. Question number 1 is a 3-mark question, trapezium rule from integration. So I would say it's an easy 3-mark if you know the trapezium rule. The trapezium rule is this. First, they would expect you to mention the H actually. H is basically when you have the table, the common difference is H. So 1 mark for this one. And then apply the trapezium rule. H over 2 times the first y value and the last y value, 9.2 plus 8.6 plus 2 times the sum of the rest of the y values. Just put all these numbers here, first number plus second number plus all these numbers. You calculate this, that's all. So you have to be very careful when you put it in the calculator. So it's 0.2 by 2 is 0.1 times first y value plus the last y value plus 2 times the rest of the y values, 8.4556 plus 3.8512 plus 5.0342 plus 7.8297. Close the bracket and then close the bracket again. That's the answer. They want the answer to 3 decimal place, so 6.814. That's all. So remember, whenever you solve trapezium rule, whenever you apply trapezium rule, make sure you mention the H separately. Let's move on to question number 2 now. Question number 2 is from chapter 2, factor theorem, remainder theorem. I think it's chapter 1. When 2x minus 3 is a factor of x, take 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 and find x. So if it's a factor of f of x, the factor theorem says if you replace x by 3 over 2 into the function, you will get 0. That's what the factor theorem is. So in the function, replace x by 3 over 2. 3 over 2 whole cube minus 8 times 3 over 2 square plus 5 times 3 over 2 plus a is 0, make a as a subject. So 4 times 3 over 2 is 1.5 cube minus 8 times 1.5 square plus 5 times 1.5, we get 3. So 3 plus a is 0, a is equal to negative 3. That's all. Easy 2 mark if you know the factor theorem. I'm going to move on to part B now. Part B says, show that the function has only one root. When they ask you to show that the function has only one root, or when they ask you to find all the roots of this, or if they ask you to factorize f of x completely, for all these questions you need to use long division method. You have a factor 2x minus 3. Using the factor, divide the function. 4x cubed minus 8x square plus 5x plus 3. So 2x square, multiply this, you'll get 4x cubed minus 4x square. Change the sign. So this will be cancelled. Minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4x square. Bring down the next term. You should watch my video and learn the long division method. Here I am not teaching it, I am just applying the method. Again, multiply by minus 2x, so you'll get minus 4x square plus 6x. When you change the sign, this would be cancelled. You'll get minus x, bring down the next term, plus 3. So something is wrong because we have to get 0 when we divide by this. So I think I made a mistake somewhere. Minus 4x square plus 5x. I think we don't, when I multiply here it was 6x square. That's how the mistakes may happen. You should be able to rectify the mistake, find where you made the mistake. When I multiplied here it was minus 6, so that will change this to minus 2x square. So because of that, when we multiply by only by minus x, so you will get minus 2x square plus 3x. When you change the sign and cancel it, you will get 5 minus 3 is 2x, and then this was minus in the function, original function, so 2x minus 3. You multiply by 1, 2x minus 3, change the sign, everything will be cancelled, you will get 0. You have to get 0 because 2x minus 3 is a factor. Now you can write f of x as the divisor times the quotient 2x square minus x plus 1. Here if you find b square, if you try to solve this using your calculator, go to equation number 3, 2 minus 1 1, you will get I, actually that's a complex number. So if you get a complex number, what does that mean? This function has no real solution, but we cannot mention that we are getting this value in the calculator, right? So how do we do that? We try to take the b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac, you get a negative number, you can just put less than 0, therefore no real roots for 2x square minus x plus 1 is 0. So what is the conclusion? This has no root, so f of x has only one root. So you need to write, therefore x is equal to 3 over 2 is the only root of f of x is equal to 0. That's it. That's how you write the conclusion. Question number 3. You have a circle given, a circle with the center 2, 5, and there is a point P of 8, negative 3 lies on this circle. Okay. Find the radius. Radius is basically the distance between these 2 points. Use the distance formula. R is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which is square root of 6 square plus 8 square, 10. 10 is a radius. Find the equation. You take the radius, you take the center. The formula is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to r square, where a and b are center, the coordinates of the center. So in this case it's going to be x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square is equal to 10 square. That's all. Let's move on to the next part of the question. Find the equation of the tangent at P. You have a circle and this is radius P of they want you to find the equation of this tangent where the point P is given as 8, negative 3 and the center is 2, 5. So to find the equation of the tangent, first find the slope of the radius. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We get 8 over negative 6, which is negative 4 over 3. So what would be the slope of the tangent now? Because the tangent is perpendicular to the radius, so you take the negative reciprocal of this. So 3 over 4. You have a point, you have a slope and point. You can find the equation of the tangent. Y minus y1 is equal to slope times x minus x1. They want the equation in this form where a, b, c are integers. So you need to get rid of the fraction. I'm going to multiply through it by 4 here. So it becomes 4y plus 4 3s are 12 is here 4 will be gone. 3x minus 3 8s are 24. Put everything one side. You'll get 3x minus 4y minus 36 is equal to 0. That's all. It's an easy 4 mark actually. Let's move on to the next question now. This is from chapter 4, binomial expansion, chapter 3 or 4. You have 3 plus px power 5 can be written in this form. Find the value of a. A is the first term of this binomial expansion. First term will be a power n, 3 power 5. 3 power 5 is 243. It's just a 1 mark question. Let's move on to part B. B is 18d. What is B and D? You need to find the expansion. The coefficient of x is b, coefficient of x cube is d. So you need to basically expand this thing till the x cube term. So that's what we are going to do first. 3 plus px power 5 is equal to, look at the data booklet for binomial expansion. It's a power n plus nc1 a power n minus 1 b power 1, b is the second term, nc2 a power n minus 2 b power 2, and then nc3 next term is nc4 3 power 2 3 power 1 px power 3 px power 4. It's a 6 mark question. We need to carefully expand this. So the first one is 243, 3 power 5, and then I'm going to write one more step before simplifying. 5c1 is just 5, use your calculator. 3 power 4 is 81 px plus 5c2, use your calculator, it's 10. 3 cube is 27 p square x square plus 5c3 is same as 5c2, 10. 3 square is 9 p cube x cube. 5c4 is same as 5c1, so 5 times 3 p power 4 x power 4. Wait, why are we finding x power 4? We need till x cube only. So you don't need x power 4, you don't need this term actually. And then carefully simplify. 243 plus 5 8ths of 40, you'll have 405 px, 270 p square x square, 90 p cube x cube. That's all. We are done with binomial expansion. We need to compare this binomial expansion with this to find a, b, c, d. So when I compare, a is 243, b is 405p. You cannot just take numbers. You need to take everything except x. That's the coefficient of x. C is 270 p square, D is 90 p cube. Sub in the values here. B is equal to 405, P is equal to 18 times D, 90 p cube. And it's given P is less than 0. So P cannot be 0. You cancel it, becomes P square. So P square is equal to 405 divided by 18 times 90, which is 1 over 4. P will be plus or minus square root of 1 over 4, but it says P is a negative number, so P is negative 1 over 2. That's all. We got the value of P already. Now using the value, they want you to find the value of C. C is this. So C is equal to double I, this is I actually. C is equal to 270 times P square. 270 times P square. 135 divided by 2. That's all. We got the value of B, P and C. Okay, question number 5 now. Solving logarithmic equation. Step number 1, collect all the logarithms to one side of the equation. So you get log 16x plus log x plus 1 minus log x plus 6 is equal to 3. Make sure you take a look at the base. They must have the same base. That's the first step. Collect all the logarithms to one side, push the numbers to the other side. Step number 2, combine them to a single logarithm using loss of logarithm. So first do our addition, so you can multiply 16x times x plus 1. The third one is subtraction, you can divide, is equal to 3. This is step number 2. Step 3, rewrite using power without the logarithm. So you can write it as 2 cube is 16x times x plus 1 divided by x plus 6. That's how we solve logarithmic equation. These are all the steps. And then make x as a subject. Bring this here. 8 times x plus 6 is 8x plus 48 is equal to 16x square plus 16x. Put everything one side, you'll get a quadratic. 16x square plus 8x minus 48 is 0. Divide throughout by 8, you'll get 2x square plus x minus 6 is 0. Solve the quadratic. Equation quadratic. 2, 1 minus 6. So I get 3 over 2 and negative 2. X is negative 2, x is 3 over 2. But you need to write one more step, otherwise you will lose mark. Write it as x plus 2, 2x minus 3 is 0. Okay, the most overlooked part in solving logarithmic equation is check which one is the actual solution. You need to sub in the values into the original equation and check whether all the logarithms are positive. It has to be positive. If one of the logarithm turns out to be log 0 or log negative, ignore that value. You don't need to show any steps actually. Now you see we got two solutions. X is negative 2 and x is 3 over 2. When I sub in negative 2 here, it becomes log negative 1. This is not a solution. But when I sub in 3 over 2 here, all logarithms are positive. Right? So that's the only solution. You can just put a cross and tick also. Pearson Edexcel allows this. But if you ask me, I would suggest you to write the solution. X is equal to 3 over 2. You can put a cross here, tick here, and then write it as x is equal to 3 over 2. Let's move on to the next question now. Question number 6. This is from Sequences and Series. A software developer released an app to download. The number of downloads of the app each month in thousands for the first 3 months after the release is, there are 3 terms given here, and it says it model as a geometric series. So you need to find a way to connect these 3 terms. In a geometric series, second term divided by the first term, that will give you the common ratio, which will be same as third term divided by the second term. Cross multiply, you will get this equation. You will get k square is equal to k plus 3 times 2k minus 15. So you will get k square is equal to 2k square minus 15k plus 6k minus 45. It's k plus 4. That's why you cannot get 45, you should get 60. k plus 4 minus 60. You can put everything this side. K square, 2k square minus k square is k square minus, so if we change 4, this will be 8k, right? 4 2s are 8k. Sorry, that's not 8k, that's minus 15k. 6 becomes 8k, so you'll get minus 7k minus 60 is 0. It's a 2-mark question, easy 2-mark question. I had to spend some extra time because when I copy the information, instead of k plus 4 I put k plus 3. So you need to be very careful about all this thing. Let's move on to part B. They want you to find the fourth term actually. First we need the value of k by solving this equation. K square minus 7k minus 60. So you get 12 on negative 5. K, they are talking about the number of downloads here. So k cannot be a negative number. So what you need to do here, first write the equation. Minus 7k minus 60 is 0. So you got two values. 12k is equal to minus 5k is equal to 12. So k plus 5 times k minus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore k is equal to 12. Use that k in the original series. Here 2k minus 15, 2k minus 15, comma k plus 4. So you get 24 minus 15 is 9, 12, 16. They want you to find the fourth term. You need the common ratio first. Common ratio is 12 over 9, which is 4 over 3. Take the common ratio and multiply by the third term. So you will get the fourth term is 16 times 4 over 3. $64 over 3 is 21,333, but they want you to find the number of downloads, not just the fourth term. So read the question carefully. It's in thousands. So whatever answer you are getting here, you need to multiply the answer by 1000. So when you multiply by 1000, you get 21,333. 21,333. That's the number of downloads in the fourth month. The next part, it says the total number of downloads of the app is predicted to exceed 3 million for the first nth month. Since the question says the number of downloads given in 1000, we divide this by 1000. So 3 zeros will be cancelled. You will get 3000. So what they are saying here, Sn, sum of the downloads in n month exceeds 3000. We know the common ratio is 4 over 3 and the first term was 9. Sub in here in the formula, 8 times 1 minus odd power n divided by 1 minus odd is greater than 3000. Bring this number here, it's a negative number. 1 minus 4 over 3 is minus 1 over 3. Multiply by this and bring the 9 as a division. So you will get 1 minus 4 over 3 power n is less than, you need to flip the sign because you are multiplying by a negative number, 3000 divided by 9 times negative 1 over 3. 3000 divided by 9 times negative 1 over 3, which is 1000 over 9. So 1 minus 4 over 3 power n is less than negative 1000 over 9. I'm going to bring this number here, So it becomes 1 plus 1000 over 9 is less than 4 over 3 power n. Take logarithm both sides. Log this becomes 1009 over 9 is less than, here when you take logarithm you can apply laws of logarithm and put the power in front. Log 4 over 3, bring it here as a division, but first you need to check whether it's a positive number or negative number. Log 4 over 3 is a positive number, so when you divide you will get n is greater than log 1009 over 9 divided by log 4 over 3. Get this value now. Log 1009 over 9 divided by log 4 over 3. You get 16 point something. So n is greater than 16.40. Therefore, take the next integer, 17. That's the value of n.